Hello, very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to learn about sales budget. All of you or all of us knows that sales budget forms the fundamental basis on which all the budgets are prepared. Means what? If we want to prepare production budget, if we want to prepare cash budget, then neither production nor cash budget we can prepare without preparing sales budget. So, sales budget is the first budget which one should prepare. Then only we can prepare production budget as well as cash budget and rest of the budget. So that is the reason why sales budget forms the fundamental basis on which all budgets are prepared. Is that clear? So sales budget is a forecast of sales to be achieved in a budget period. So we have to forecast the sales and we want to achieve that sales in a budgeted period. So now the question arises, who will prepare the sales budget? Very obviously, the sales budget will be prepared by the sales manager. Means the departmental heads supposed to prepare their own budget. That is, sales budget will be prepared by sales manager, production budget will be prepared by production manager, research and development budget will be prepared by R&D manager, and so on and so forth. So sales manager are liable to prepare or responsible to prepare sales budget. Now, while preparing sales budget, we are supposed to consider some factors. Without considering some factors, you cannot prepare sales budget. Like without having the idea of past sales figures and trends, we cannot prepare sales budget. Without having the idea of the plant capacity, we cannot prepare sales budget. Without knowing the availability of market materials and supplies, we cannot prepare sales budget. Without knowing the salesman's estimates, we cannot prepare sales budget. Without knowing the orders on hand, seasonal fluctuations, financial aspects, general trade prospects, potential markets, we cannot prepare sales budget. So these are the factors which needs to be considered while preparing sales budget. So first of all, we should know what is past sales figures and trend. We should have the record of what previous data of sales. Why? Because past performance is related to actual business conditions. Because with the past budgeted sales, will compare with the actual sale, and by comparing the budgeted sales and actual sales, we will prepare the budget sales for the future. And here other factors are also essentials to be keep it in consideration, that is growth of the market, whether there is a growth in the market for the particular product or not, trade cycle is lengthy or not, seasonal fluctuations. We know well there is increase, fridge will be sold more in summer season but less in winter season. Blankets be sold more in winter season and less in summer season. So due to this seasonal fluctuations, the sales budget will get affected. So we will consider the growth of the market, trade cycles, seasonal fluctuations while preparing sales budget. We will also consider the salesman's estimates. As we know well, that salesmen are in direct contact with the customers. They can very accurately estimate the potential demand of the product. They know the the temperament of the customers. Temperament of the customers, they may like to purchase the product in off season. They wait up to winter to purchase fridge. They wait up to summer to purchase blanket. Why? They will get off-season discount, seasonal special concessions. Is that clear? So, we supposed to consider the salesman's estimates. General trade prospects. What are the prospects of trade? That we can get the idea with the help of magazines, trade papers, and these also to be considered while preparing sales budget. Availability of raw materials and supplies. Whether the availability of raw materials and supplies are adequate or not, that we have to be considered. We should consider before while preparing sales budget. Plant capacity. Whether we are properly utilizing the plant capacity or not, we should keep it into considerations. That sales budget provides an economic and balanced production in the future. Order on hand. If the production process is lengthy, order on hand also have a considerable influence on the amount of sales. Seasonal fluctuations. I already told you that we should minimize the effect of seasonal fluctuations, because we know that in winter season the sale of fridge will decrease, because nobody want to buy fridge in winter season. The sale of fridge will decrease in winter season. Nobody wears blanket in summer season. So sale of blanket in summer season will decrease. So we should take it into considerations that effect of seasonal fluctuations. because because of these seasonal fluctuations, the sale of the product will go down. To minimize the effect of seasonal fluctuations, to increase the sales in off season, we have to use some method, and that method is to attract the customers to buy the product which the customers is not using, that is blanket in summer and fridge in winter. We will attract the customers to buy in off season by providing them discount facilities, off season discount, special discount, so that the level of sales in off season should increase. Next one is financial aspects. Because we know well that when we expand the sales, obviously when we'll expand the sales, we will need more money, more capital. So sales budget must be kept within the boundary of financial capacity. So whatever the financial capacity we have, we'll prepare the sales budget within keeping into considerations that boundary. Is that clear? So we will keep it in to consideration: past sales figure, salesman's estimates, general trade prospects, potential market, plant capacity, orders on hand, seasonal fluctuations, financial aspects, and availability of materials and supplies. So these are the factors which helps in preparing sales budget. Is that clear? If any doubts you have, then you can write comment in the comment box so that I will make your doubts clear in the next class. Next, I want to discuss now this theories with the help of one calculations. After this calculation, I think sales budget will be very clear to all of you, crystal clear. By considering salesman's estimates, by considering growth of the market, by providing concessions, by considering overpriced and underpriced, all these we will consider while preparing sales budget in this example. Now suppose we are considering two products, we will produce two products, we will sell two products, suppose soap and detergent. And we have two markets, North Zone and South Zone. So first of all, we have to, like I have already told you, that factors considered is past sales data. It means, suppose we want to prepare the sales budget of the future, then the current budgeted sales and current actual sales we supposed to know. So if suppose we have the data of budgeted sales of the current year and actual sales of current year of soap and detergent. Suppose soap, budgeted sales of soap in North Zone is 600 units at the rate of 18. One soap we are selling at the rate of 18, and we are supposed to sell 600 soaps. In South Zone, we have budget to sell 800 soaps at the rate of 18. Whereas actual sale of soap in North Zone is 800. Budgeted is 600, the actual is 800. In South Zone, the budgeted sales of soap is 800 and actual is 1000. So with the help of, if we analyze these two examples as examples of soap, then what we will get the inference? We get the inference that soap is popular in the market. Why? The sales, actual sales is more than the budgeted. Actual sale in North Zone is 800, whereas the budgeted is 600. In South Zone also, the actual is 1000, though the budgeted is 800. It means soap is popular in the market and there is a ready market. Another thing also, maybe this increase is due to the underpriced. Maybe soap is underpriced, and that is the reason why the sale of the soap is, actual sale is more than the budgeted. Now, we'll make a survey that to what extent the respondent supposed to stick on this soap if the price of the soap, because soap is underpriced, so we'll take the advantage of this situation. We'll survey that to what extent our customer will stick to purchase my soap. We came in conclusion that even if the price of the soap be increased by 4 rupees, 80% of the correspondents says that we will purchase this soap only, because the soap is very good. So even the price will increase by 4 rupees, we will ready to buy this product only. So 4 rupees increase and 80% of the respondents are ready to purchase this soap. Good. Very good. Now come to detergent. Detergent, the actual sale in North Zone is 500, though the budgeted is 600. Here the actual sale is lesser than the budgeted. This is due to which reason? Maybe the overpriced. Due to the overpriced, the actual sale is lesser than the budgeted. So what should we do? Again, we'll make a survey. That to what extent the respondent, the customer, will stick to purchase our detergent if we decrease the price. The customer says that if the price be decreased by 1 rupees, we will buy. And 80% of the respondent ready to buy if we decrease the price by rupee 1. 80%. Okay, fine. So, with the help of this market studies, it revealed that the product soap is popular but underpriced, and detergent is overpriced. So the divisional manager have observed that if the price of the soap be increased by 2 rupees only, though the respondent says 4 rupees, but we want to increase by 2 rupees only. 80% of the respondent says we will purchase this product only. But we have decided, we have kept into consideration not 80% but 30% of the sale will increase. Let's see. So, detergent says Detergent says that product is not popular or popular but overpriced. So, because detergent is overpriced, so the market could absorb more if the sales price of detergent be reduced by 2 rupees. We will decrease by 2 rupees, but the respondent says that only if 1 rupee is decreased, we will ready to buy this product and the sales will increase by 80%. But we have reduced the price by 2 rupees. And we have observed that only 40% of the sale be increased. Okay, fine, let's see. But we are not, we left one more factors to consider while preparing sales budget. That intensive advertisement campaign will make more advertisement in newspapers, hoardings, TVs, and so on and so forth. So by intensive campaign, also the estimated sales of the divisional managers is different. They says that intensive campaign will increase the unit of sales in North Zone by 200 and in South Zone is 240 and detergent is 80 and 100 respectively. Now based on this, after considering overpriced, underpriced and intensive advertisement campaign, product is popular, product is quality is good. Now based on these factors, we will prepare sales budget and will prepare sales budget for the future and will prepare sales budget of the current year and actual sales budget of the current year. Means we'll prepare budgeted sales of the current year, actual sales of the current year and budgeted sales for the future. Now you will see. This is the sales budget. Now first column is budgeted sales for the current year. Second column is actual sales for the current year. And the last three columns is the budgeted sales for the future. Now we have two zones, North Zone and South Zone. In North Zone, we have two products, soap and detergent. South Zone also soap and detergent. And then at the end we will add both soap of North Zone and South Zone and detergent of North Zone and South Zone. First of all, we prepare the budgeted sales of the current year. Budgeted sales of the current year is how much? 600 units. And actual sales is 800 units. So 600 units is budgeted sales. Rate is 18. So 18 multiplied by 600 is how much? 10,800. Actual is 800 multiplied by 18. Actual sales is 14,400. So budgeted sales of soap of the current year was 10,800, whereas actually is 14,400. Now we will prepare the budget sales of the future based on the estimates which we have considered in the questions. What we have considered? Soap A is underpriced, so we will want to increase the price by 2 rupees. Or even decrease by 2 rupees. Even underpriced. But if we decrease, here we have decreased, but you just prepare again the sales budget by increasing 2 rupees. So here when we decreased even from 18 to 16, and what we have seen, the sales of soap in the North Zone increasing by 40%, sorry, 30%. 30% of 600 is 180, plus intensive campaign will increase by 200. So 600 budgeted sales, addition 30% increase, that is 180. 600 plus 178, 180, 780, plus 200 intensive campaign, that is 980. So budgeted sales for the future of soap will be how much? 918 soaps will sell. This is our estimate. At the rate of what? Here we have decreased by 16 by 2 rupees, that is 18 minus 2 is 16. But you again solve this question by increasing 2 rupees, that is 18 plus 2, that is 20. And just see what's the figure you calculate. Here 18 minus 2 is 16. 16 multiplied by 980 is 15,680. Though the budgeted sales of the current year is 10,800, but budgeted sales for the future, keeping into considerations all the estimates, became 15,680. The same way we calculate the sales budget for detergent. Detergent, the budgeted sales is 600, price is 42. 42 multiplied by 60, 600, that is 25,200. Actual decreasing from 6 to 500 because of overpriced. The 500 multiplied by 42, that is for 21,000. Because overpriced, so we want to decrease the price by 2 rupees. And in this way, the 40% increase in sales. An intensive campaign is increasing 80 rupees, 80 units. So 600 plus 240, that is 40% of 600 plus 80 units became 920 units. Multiplied by 42 minus 2, that is 40. So 920 multiplied by 40 is 36,800. The same way we prepare the sales budget of the budgeted sales of the current year, actual sales of the current year, and budgeted sales of the future of detergent also. And thereafter we will prepare the total sale of soap and detergent by adding soap 600 of budgeted north zone plus 800 of south zone, that is 600 plus 800 is 1400. The amount become 10,800 plus 14,400, that is 25,200. Actual sale is 800 plus 1,000, 1,800. Amount become 14,400 plus 18,000, 32,400. Actual is 980 plus 1160, that is 2,140. Price is 16, amount will be 34,250. And in this way we prepare the sales budget for detergent. Is that clear? So sales budget is very easy to prepare. And now I will give you the task to prepare the sales budget by increasing the data from 600 to 800 or 800 to 1000, 18 to 16, 42 to 40. You change the data and you try to make a practice of sales budget, and you send me the answer solution. You prepare in WhatsApp, take a screenshot of your solution and send me through WhatsApp. This is your task. And if you find any problem to understand the sales budget, you are free to ask me any questions, whatever you like. Put a comment in the comment box whether the video is easy to understand or not. If not, then I will rectify, I will change the way of teaching. Maybe the communication is not good, maybe the data which I am providing you is not clear. Whatever, you are free to write comment on the videos which I am, lectures which I am delivering you, either on the Facebook or on the YouTube. I have uploaded this videos in the Facebook also under Shankar Kumar Singha, and on YouTube also Shankar Kumar Singha. You will get all the videos. There are so many videos, lectures which I am uploading, so that each and everyone, whosoever, whether financial or non-financial, who want to know about the finance, who want to know the issues of finance, can get benefit of the videos. And if you want to suggest me something more, you can easily, you can write your comment in the comment box, and I feel good. Okay, thank you very much. We will see in the next class. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my God. About the budget. Budget, you know well, it's a very general definitions of budget. Function control is, you say, as it is a management function as a management. Oh my God. The management function